welcome to Chili Fries, Frosty, Frumpy, Fat Talk Friday.
Yep.
That's a mouthful, a tongue twister. Dare you to say that 5 times, because I probably couldn't say it again one time.
I see you stealing my Frosty already.
What did I just say? Chili Fry, Frosty, Frumpy, Fat Talk Friday. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see you stealing my Frosty already.
I didn't steal. He's accusing me of stealing his Frosty. I didn't steal his Frosty. I set it over here because I reached up to turn the camera on, and I want to get my sleeve in it.
Oh, why not? It's our Frosty. We're splitting it.
Chili because we have Wendy's chili.
And fries.
Fries because we have fries. Frosty because we have Frosty. Frumpy because I'm very frumpy.
I got a hat on.
Tired, frumpy. Been running around all day. Fat talk because we need to talk. We need to do some fat talk.
You need to chew the fat.
Yeah, we need to chew the fat, do some fat talk. And it's Friday, obviously. Duh, Penguin, it's Friday. We need to do Friday. You ever see that? What's that cartoon? You know, it's got the evil villain. Twirls his mustache.
Oh,
I guess, is that what it's called? What's he called?
I don't.
Snidely what?
Whiplash from what's in that with the Canadian.
I get
Mounties.
some wild hairs here once in a while, and I think you guys could relate to me. Sometimes those things have minds of their own.
Dudley Do Right.
Dudley Do Right.
And the Canadian Mounties.
Yeah.
Snidely Whiplash.
If I'd let them grow out long enough, I could grow me a bicycle stash. That kind of day, folks. That kind of day.
And you see what we're eating, which we shouldn't be, but.
You know what? I wanted to talk a little bit. You know, our friends, the Appalachian Blue Ridge cooking channel that we were doing a couple of collabs with, their channel disappeared. They have no idea what's going on. They didn't do anything wrong. It just disappeared. So, right now they have some things going on, but I think they're going to come back with a new channel. And when they do, I'll let you guys know because there are some great people.
Yeah, they lost all their videos.
Yeah, all their videos. They've been dealing, with their dog, but their dog's been having some good days. So we're keeping prayers going up for baby Noel.
They had some bad stuff happen in their family.
They've had just a lot of things going on. Life, everyday life. So just keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and hopefully we get them back real quick. So, I even got a nasty bun on top of my head.
Ketchup shortage. I'm going to eBay this for $100.
We've been gone all day. We had to run some errands. I was so tired. Neither one of us, again, have slept much. You can see it in my eyes. And Chef 2 is tired. So, I came home. I threw on my pajama shirt and that. And I'm like, I don't even care. We're going to go, you guys have known us long enough now. It really don't make any difference. Doesn't make any difference. Because I know we've got a school teacher out there watching us too. Right, Grandma B? So, want to make sure that grammar's right there.
That ain't the truth.
That ain't the... Grandma B, do you got a paddle I can borrow?
You have to be a mighty big paddle.
She'll be in our next shout out too. So that's a good channel to watch.
I have a mighty, why do you know what?
Mouth?
Yeah, that too.
You got a big mouth? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that too.
We all know. He's been, since we got home, he went out and he's been piddling with his plants. So I'll give you guys an update on the plants here before long. Because he's doing really good with those. It's like, he's like nursing children. I mean, that's how he is with his plants, like nursing children.
I've grown a lot of plants in buckets before, but this year I decided I was going to go all out. I've been growing them from seeds. So.
We decided to put our own cheese on because why pay Wendy's a boatload of money to put like 6 shreds of cheese on your chili? You can come home and put on all you want.
And I mentioned these before.
Oh, yeah.
Ask for that stuff when you go through because they don't volunteer it. And even when you ask for it, they don't give you a whole lot. But
yeah.
You put one of these down in your chili, man, these things got great flavor. Hot chili seasoning. No, I don't want any.
Yeah, it's called hot chili sauce. Wendy's hot chili seasoning. Yeah, you got to put some of this in your chili. It's not too spicy. It's more flavorful than it is spicy.
It's got a lot of flavor.
Really, really good. So I highly recommend that for sure. But
It's got pepper stuff in it, I know, but not hot pepper stuff.
it even smells, just the smell alone, it smells really good.
So every time we go through, we ask at the drive-through window or at the screen, and then when we get around, she asks again, try to get a couple more thrown in the bag.
Sometimes even if I don't order chili, I'll still ask him if I can get a couple. I just say, what do you need that for? You didn't order any chili. I dip my fries in it. Not like you got to know. You're working for me because I'm paying you.
But like I said, they're pretty stingy about it. Even this time we asked, between the 2 chilies, they only gave us 4 packets. So
yeah, 2 chilies per, or 2 of the chili sauce packets per. But here's the chili so you guys can have a peeky peek.
Yeah, a large chili is not as large as it used to be years ago.
No, it used to be a lot bigger than that. How many of you guys dip your fries in your Frosty? I think that's like a given, right? A lot of people dip their fries in their Frosty.
Yeah, I think so.
And I got my Bang, the citrus blast, or no, citrus twist, the one that Chef got for me at the Dollar Tree. Those are pretty good, actually. The key lime pie is my favorite, my new favorite. And then the strawberry, and then this one. I like the citrus twist. So it's pretty good. Yeah. And crackers, yes, crackers. I normally do sour cream on my chili too, but I'm just not feeling the sour cream tonight.
But I'll probably never find any more of those citrus twists. They only had them at the Dollar Tree. Like I said, I got lucky and got the last 3 from that last one. So never seen them anywhere else.
So anyway, see what's been going on with us? Anything new?
Eating food.
Yeah, well that too. But we took our Shih Tzu. We call him. He has a name, but we call him Meanie with you guys because he's our one that every time you go to groom him or bathe him or mess with his toes, he's very aggressive. He gets very, very aggressive. He's just gradually gotten worse as he's gotten older. He's 13 now, so we took him to a new groomer because the last groomer that we've been taking him to, they kind of switched, you know, new employees come in and out, and the one that had started grooming him the last few times, I'm paying, well, me and the chef are paying $135 to have this dog groomed because he has to be sedated, and he comes out looking like they chopped him with a weed whacker. He didn't look very good at all.
Say hi, Pood. No, Pood ain't got no clothes on.
No, not today. No clothes on.
He's the nudist.
Are you nudie today, Poon? Because it's been warm, so he's been in the sun and stuff, so he has to have vitamin D too. But anyway, their excuse for him looking like he was chopped with a weed whacker is he came out of the sedation too fast. They've told us that excuse twice. That is not acceptable to me. They're supposed to be monitoring that.
Not for what they charge.
Unless they're sedating him and then going off and doing something else and not watching him, and then by the time they actually get started, he comes out of it before he's done. But that shouldn't work that way.
That's their problem.
They should be giving him medicine to reverse him from that sedation. Somebody's not telling the truth. So anyway, the other vet, the new vet that we started seeing recommended this other clinic for us to take him to for his sedation grooming because they don't do the grooming there. In that place, it was such a great experience. We paid like $60 less than what we paid at the other place, and their customer service, the way he looked, I'll insert a picture of him right here. And they just did an amazing job. And then, of course, you know, because of COVID, you're not allowed to go in. So they come out and get your pet and take your pet in and then bring your pet out when they're done. So,
like the other vet we have.
So we spent a few hours there. We went to Walmart and just drove around.
It's a little town.
Yeah, very, very small town. Anyway, so when he was done, they called and we went back and picked him up and they brought him out and brought the bill out and we paid him and stuff. And so the vet actually sees them before the sedation grooming to make sure that they're safe to be sedated, which I love that. The other vet wasn't doing that either. So the vet called me the following day and I missed her call and I called back and I thought they were just calling to check on him and see how he was doing. They were actually calling to say that while they were doing his exam, they noticed a couple of things about him. For one, he needs to have his teeth cleaned. We can't brush his teeth like we can the others because, again, he's aggressive and you can't do that. So he needs to have his teeth cleaned, and he may have a tooth that needs to be pulled. So we arranged it so when he goes in for his next sedation grooming, while he's already sedated, they're going to go ahead and clean his teeth and maybe or maybe not pull a tooth. It just depends. We have some stuff that we're putting on his food that's kind of a little bit abrasive.
Yeah, she recommended.
Yeah, it tastes good to dogs, but it kind of helps clean their teeth. So putting that on his food, and then he was never neutered. When we found him, he wasn't neutered. And we thought maybe because I always thought once a dog reached a certain age that it wasn't safe to have them neutered. So he wasn't neutered. And she said that he had one hangy down thing. I'm not going to say the word on here because I don't know what you can say on YouTube and what you can't. Anyway, he's got one hangy down thing that's a little bit bigger than the other one. So she wants to keep an eye on that. And I'm sitting there thinking, this other vet's never mentioned a word. That just goes to show you the difference in vets. Who's caring and who's not. Anyway, she said it could be that one's atrophied, so it makes the other one look bigger. Or it could be a sign that he has some testicular cancer. So we're going to keep an eye on it. If that's the case and it does grow, then they'll go ahead and go in and they will neuter him. So I asked her about, what's the cure rate now for testicular cancer in dogs. And she said if they're neutered, that should take care of it because it's usually not something that metastasizes. Because me, being a dog mom, first thing I did was freak out. Got all teary, was worried about my baby, but everything's okay, right, Pop? Fist pump. Because we worry about our babies, especially after just going through this with Pood. But I can tell you, Pood's back to his normal self. When you say, Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank the Lord, he's back to himself. So, anyway, that's all that's going on in the home front.
This is the problem we've been having.
Yeah, this is something we wanted to talk to you guys about. We were doing really good on our Tubby Tracker Tuesday. We had that cheat day, and it was all downhill from there. Neither one of us can blame the other because it's just one of those things that happened. Chef was put on some steroids, and nobody knows steroids make you hungry.
I'm not using that for an excuse.
But it was just food.
I get up every morning and I say I got to stop because I probably gained 10 pounds back.
I say I probably gained 20 back. We haven't weighed.
And we go do something or something, and I go right ahead and order the food. The only thing I haven't had is real pop. I haven't had any real pop.
Neither of us have had any pop.
So,
food-wise,
though, yeah.
Hence, eating chili. We can make low-carb chili. We have plenty of times, and it's good. We use our carbonara noodles, fix it up the way we like it, but... So, yeah, we're having a really hard time getting back on track. We feel it. We know it needs to happen. We want to get back on track. We're just having a little bit of a hard time. So, we just wanted to put that out there and let you guys know we have not gave up on it. I know we have not gained all of our weight back. So, it's a good time to start so that we can pick up and keep moving forward.
It's just a starting thing.
So we're hoping to shoot for Tubby Tracker Tuesday, but I don't know.
What month and what year?
Yeah. We just don't know. We'll get there. We know that. We'll get there. Just be patient with us, guys. We're human and we're dysfunctional.
Well, it's hard. Like today we got up, took care of the kids. Took off because we had a whole bunch of running to do. Never grabbed anything to eat from home. I run to 2 or 3 places first and then hungry.
See, that's the thing with us. We get up. We don't think about eating. We'll go for hours and not eat anything. We did 75%, 80% of our running?
Yeah, probably.
Before we even... Sorry. Say it, don't spray it.
By then, I'm voracious and I'm dying for something to eat.
Before we even thought about getting something to eat, and like Chef just said, by that time we're starved. We feel like we can eat anything and everything that somebody puts in front of us. So, chili is not a bad option for something to eat. Has protein in it. The carbs that you get is mostly from the beans, which the beans carry the protein and the meat, but
I can't eat this and lose weight.
Fries, crackers, Frosty.
Even the beans and the chili I can't do.
So, just bear with us, guys. We'll get back there. We know in here we need to do it. It's just we can't get our stomach and our mind and our mouth to work together. Hey, fatty, don't put that in your mouth. You done already? See, that just goes to show I talk too much.
No, I'm just hungry.
Well, me too. I'm hungry.
No, you're not.
Chef has gave me, I wouldn't call it an ultimatum. What would you call it?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What were you talking about last night or night before last? When I was looking at Torrid. Remember? You don't remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
I order what I want from Torrid, pretty much. I don't order from them very often, though, because a lot of their stuff's a little pricey. I mean, sometimes you get some good sales, but I had, like, Torrid cash, and I lost it because I didn't order anything. Chef's like, I'll make you a deal. He said, if you can eat a pickled pig's feet on camera, order anything you want. I was like, oh, that's great, you know, because then I could do a Torrid haul. Because I know you ladies like Torrid hauls. Of course, I wouldn't spend much, but... And then I got to thinking about him. And then he starts talking, but remember, they're very gelatinous. That's it.
Oh, I said they're not like they used to be when I was a kid.
I haven't ate a pickled pig's foot since I was like 5 years old. And I didn't know what it was at the time. Then he goes to commencing to talk about how it's fatty and gelatinous and gristle. I don't know if I can do it. How bad do you guys want to see a Torrid haul? I don't know.
Everybody write in and tell her to do it.
Should you, do they need to know what you got today?
I can show it to them in a second.
Uh-huh.
If you want some Frosty, it's melting real fast.
I'm like, am I a glutton for punishment or what? What did I do to deserve all that? Well, the one thing I did pick up the other day when we were at Walmart while we were waiting on Meanie to get his grooming is this. I buy a lot of elf stuff. Not a lot. I can't say I buy a lot because I don't buy makeup that often, but when I do, it's either CoverGirl or elf. And I just love this palette right here because it had just pretty much every color that I wanted. Some shimmer, some matte, but I love these colors. Again, I got this at Walmart. It's called the 18 Hit Wonders. So, I think it was only like $10, something like that. Just wanted to show it to you guys. Haven't used any of it yet because I don't wear eyeshadow a ton. It just depends on what we're doing, where we're going, and yada yada. Okay, can you talk for a while I eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to Myers today. We get those coupons we showed you. And we had a whole bunch of them we needed to use before they went bad. Like free can of dog food, free pudding. Hunt's pudding snack packs. We get the sugar-free ones.
And a lot of money off of our low-carb ice cream.
Yeah. They had the Breyers ice cream 2 for $8. But we had a $2 off and a 75-cent coupon. And the girl combined them. So we actually only paid $5.
You had 2 75-cent off coupons and then the $2 off
both
coupon.
Of them? You used both of them? Okay, so $1.50 and 2 is $3.50. So we only paid $4.50.
$4.50 for 2 of them.
So we got a chocolate and a vanilla. But anyway, we have a recipe coming up that we've made 3 or 4 times before. I'm going to try to make it before Memorial Day. It's something that you would have on Memorial Day or 4th of July, something like that. Mm-hmm. It's really good. It's kind of a copycat that we changed a little bit for ourselves.
You guys will find out.
Right. But one of the things that it takes is thick cut crunch potato chips. And we don't keep any regular chips at the house. The only chips I got is my low carb ones I get from Myers. So we were in the regular chip aisle trying to decide which chip would be the best for this recipe, and she picked what she thought and I picked what I thought. So we're going to have a few regular chips, not on the diet, but these were sitting there and I've seen them before and I've never seen them.
Haha.
Paqui.
It's backwards.
Huh? It says haunted ghost peppers, real peppers, real heat. Okay, so I grabbed the bag and picked it up, and on the back it says Paqui, we're bringing the heat and it hurts so good. Do you dare? And then it's got a hot meter on the back. It says, hot, hot, not hot, kind of hot, hot, super hot, and freaking hot.
Those are the freaking hot.
Warning, this is freaking hot. So I told her to kick YouTube on and see if very many people eat these. Well, there's some challenges out there people did.
This is not to interrupt, but this is the same company that makes the Carolina Reaper chip. That Pocky, whatever it's called.
It says an insane amount of ghost peppers. Even more ghost peppers. The real heat. So I told her if she wanted, because she's said something 10 times about feeling bad about not being able to eat that hot soup.
Yeah.
You're supposed to eat the whole bag of chips for the thing. But you don't need to, because some of the guys I listened to on YouTube and watched that did it said once you get past about the first 12 or 15 chips,
your mouth's numb, so you really can't feel the heat after that.
So I told her if she wants to redeem herself on eating something hot, we'll lay out like 15 of these, 15 full-size chips, and see if she can eat 15 of them without taking a drink. That's part of the challenge. You can't drink.
You can't have anything to drink.
So I'm trying to talk her into eating these. And these chips were not cheap either. They were like
$5 for the bag.
$5 for one bag.
They're called Packy Haunted Ghost Pepper.
And if she'll eat 15, I'll try one. I'm not going to try more than one because I know I'm a wimp when it comes to eating hot stuff. But it'll tear my gut up.
So you guys tell us do you want me to eat the pickled pig's foot so that we can order something from Torrid and do a Torrid haul? And are you in about this Packy Ghost Pepper chip challenge that the chef has gave me? So let us know your opinion. We have a lot of things for content coming up.
Yeah.
October is going to be a booming month.
October.
Yeah, October. What happens second weekend of October?
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot.
Yeah. It'll be a booming time for vlogs and...
Yeah. Around here at least.
Yeah. I told Michelle at Chickens by the Lake she should Google it because she would be in seventh heaven if she was down here during the second week of October because they...
Are you not going to tell them what it is?
Yeah, you tell them so I can eat.
Covered Bridge Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Goes on for 10 days straight. No matter what the weather is, they have Covered Bridge Festival.
You can Google it. It's called Park County Covered Bridge Festival.
It's one of the biggest festivals in the United States. When we've been before, we've seen people from every state in the Union and other countries to boot because they couldn't speak English and stuff like that. And if you can think of it, somebody's probably got it for sale in one of the towns. It's not just in one place. It's spread out over Park County. They have it at Bridgeton. They have it at Mansfield. They have it at Rockville.
Multiple counties.
Yeah. They have it at Tangier. What's the one by the river?
Marshall.
Yeah.
The one by the river. Montezuma.
Yeah, not Montezuma though. The other one.
What other one? Raccoon Lake?
No, the one where you used to see the guy right there.
That's Montezuma.
Is that Montezuma?
Yeah.
Okay, then
you're thinking of Mecca.
Yeah, they have it in Mecca too sometimes.
Yeah, Mecca, Montezuma, Rockville, Rosedale,
yeah.
Terre Haute. It goes on from county to county, miles to miles. My goodness!
It starts out on all the main highways and roads going in Vigo County. People start setting up yard sales, and then this goes on. There's yard sale stuff. There's people with vending trailers. People with just selling stuff. People set up around the courthouses and squares.
Flea markets galore.
Yeah, just tons of food.
Amish.
Yeah, tons of stuff for sale. So if you've never heard of it before, and there's people around that haven't. I've talked to a few of them. Google it, and you'll see what we mean.
And it's called Park. It's spelled Parke.
Yeah, Park County.
Yeah, Google it.
Park County Covered Bridge Festival. Last year they didn't have it because of COVID, so this year I'd say they're going to have a lot of people come because a lot of people make all their money for the year at that.
Yeah, they lost a lot of revenue last year, for sure.
People buy Christmas presents a lot at that thing because there's everything for sale, especially toys and stuff.
Oh my God, everything.
So vendors will set up and people will buy it October and wrap it and have it ready for Christmas for kids and people like that.
A lot of commercialized stuff, a lot of homemade crafts, a lot of Amish made stuff, just everything. Oh my God.
Like I said, you name it, it's probably been for sale there at one time or another.
It goes on for 10 days, and you could spend all 10 days out every day, and you still wouldn't see everything they have.
You couldn't go to all the yard sales and sales and. And like I said, if someone says, "Oh, hey, that sounds great," and I'll decide to come, plan ahead, because once you get on the roads, you might be on a highway for 10 miles and it's moving 5 miles an hour because there's state police that stop at all the intersections to direct traffic and let people come and go. It's that packed. So don't think you're going to be in a hurry going from place to place. Pick one place to go one day and then pick another place the next day, because that's about the only way you can do it.
We took some clips of one of the areas.
Mansfield.
Yeah. Pre-covered bridge. We did that probably, about a month ago or so?
Yeah.
We didn't post the video yet, but it's just to show what that area looks like pre-festival.
Ghost town.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ghost town, and then once the festival starts, then you guys will see what it looks like then. It's just totally different, but my brother and sister-in-law have a couple of their friends have vending trailers that they set up there, and sometimes we've had to try to run them up stuff, like if they ran short on food or something like that, and it just takes forever to try to get in there. It's just crazy, but it's so much fun.
And they try to plan ahead. He's got a vending trailer, then he's got a storage trailer with freezers and stuff in it and everything. And they fill it all up before they go, but
they sell that fast.
Yeah, you get there you're there for a couple of days. If you're in the right spot and everybody's buying, you can wipe things out just in a heartbeat. Other days, if the weather's bad, you might not sell 10 things, but.
And they have scooters that they rent for people that are handy capable, wheelchairs. It's great fun for all. They have
fudge. Oh God, they got good fudge.
Dances. They have, just you name it, they have it. They have everything there.
And I told her, spaces are very expensive. Don't get me wrong. Her brother pays a lot of money to rent a space for that.
I think it's $5,000 for 10 days.
But I told her it's too bad that we can't set up somewhere like that and do that with her fudge. The way people buy fudge up there, and her fudge is as good as or better than any fudge I've ate up there.
Yeah, and
I know we get when people are asking $8 and $10 for a half a pound of fudge or less.
Oh, it's more than that up there. Isn't it like $15 or something?
It depends on where you're at. That's the whole thing, and what kind of fudge it is. If it's straight out just peanut butter or chocolate fudge, it's usually the lower price. But when you start getting into s'mores fudge and this fudge and that fudge,
yeah,
they just keep jacking the price up. So.
And they can't sell it. They can't sell the fudge on their vending trailers because what they sell is determined by the committees and stuff like that. Yeah. Because there's so much competition. So they can't just sell anything out of their trailers. The Board of Health kind of controls everything, but
yeah, you either have to make it in a trailer or it has to be prepackaged. You can't
store prepackaged.
Right, you can't make it at home and take it with you. It doesn't work that way.
No, you're not allowed to do that. So if everything's going well during that time, then we plan on bringing you guys along for Covered Bridge Festival, because you guys would really, really enjoy it. And if any of you guys would ever have a chance to come this way, you Google it and think you're not that far away and it's something that you would enjoy, I would highly recommend it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Besides the covered bridges.
Yeah, the covered bridges are beautiful. So some people, they have nothing better to do. They've decided to take it upon themselves over years and vandalize a couple of the bridges, but they always get repaired and stuff like that. But
yeah, you can still drive across a lot of these covered bridges if you've never driven across the covered bridge.
Great.
Don't they have something goes on up in Eugene too? Where that covered bridge is at?
They have stuff farther than we've even been. And then what is it? Right before that, they have the Newport Auto Hill Climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like a week before the Covered Bridge Festival starts or something like that, there's a place up there that a bunch of antique cars. There's this one little itty bitty hole in the wall town, and it has this huge massive hill that's like this, and they call it the Newport Auto Hill Climb. So people try to get their antique cars to go up this hill.
Yeah, used to be old cars and Model A's and Model T's wouldn't make it sometimes. The 30s and 40s and 50s cars make it, so they run them on time to see who makes it up the quickest.
Old fire trucks.
Yeah, it's basically one giant car show's flea market.
Yeah, but it's another thing that's fun during that time. So yeah, we're hoping that all goes well and we can go up there too and introduce you to some of the family, catch them on camera while they're running their little, I can't say little because it's a big vending trailer, but yeah, that kind of stuff. And what else? Oh, we just got a few things planned, and we know we haven't done a lot of cooking lately, and we will be. We might be able to pump a recipe out tomorrow, right?
I don't know. I thought you were going to cut my hair.
Oh, yeah. I finally talked Chef into letting me cut his hair on camera. If you guys want to see it. Anybody want to see me wax Chef's hair off? I am not a professional hair cutter in any way, shape, or form, but I'm the only one that he lets cut his hair.
I need it bad. It's all the way down to my eyes.
His bangs are longer than mine. I told him that I would cut his hair, but he has to cut mine. Because I told him, you don't have to foo-foo my hair. I told him, I said, I'll wash my hair, comb it straight down, and I want him to take off a good 6 inches of my hair. Just a straight whack across the back. Because I had an appointment to go in and get my hair done. But then the COVID numbers started going up again. And then with him having the issue with his foot, we didn't get in to get our vaccine. So I canceled my appointment. But I got to, my hair is very heavy and it's down to my behind. And I need to get a few inches of it whacked off, wouldn't you say?
No.
Chef likes long hair. But for hair health reasons, it needs to be. Because I'm like, I had this talk, I think with Jules, from Jules and M, we were talking about hair, and it's like, you want your hair to grow, you want your hair to be long, but yet if it's so long, you end up wearing it up all the time. So I think it was Jules. Was it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm like, I don't want my hair cut short. Maybe someday, but been there, done that. I don't want my hair cut short. I would rather have it long and have the option to wear it down when I want to and then put it up. I've had it cut into the inverted bob before and I loved it. It was a great haircut, but then it starts growing and it gets to, this part may grow faster than this part and it gets to the point where it's really hard to do something with. So with my hair long, I can take it down. If I want to straighten it, it can be straight. If I want to curl it, I can curl it. If I get tired of it being down, I can put it up. Right?
No.
And the penguin has spoken.
Ha ha ha. And that's the one thing I never have to worry about is being bald. My dad had a full head of hair till the day he died. And she has to shear mine because mine gets thick like lamb's wool, so...
His dad, for being his age, was the coolest, hippest guy. His hair, he still had blonde in his hair. It wasn't all gray. He still had some blonde in there. He would always wear his bling bling jewelry. Even, up until he couldn't go out to eat anymore. But every time he'd go out to eat, he'd have his necklaces on, his rings on, his braid. I mean, he liked jewelry.
He collected a lot of that Western jewelry stuff.
Like, what do they call them? The necktie, Western necktie things.
Yeah, he got Black Hills gold.
Black Hills gold, yeah.
Silver stuff.
So he was hip. He was really hip for a man in his 80s. And we miss his dad so much. Love his dad. Love his mom, too. We went up there because I was talking to Mom on the phone, and she, we're just carrying on a normal conversation. I get off the phone from her, and I call my sister-in-law because, I call and try to touch base with them if they don't call me first. So I was talking to my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, and they're like, oh, did Mom tell you that she was in the emergency room? And I'm like, what? I'm like, no, she didn't tell us. And now she's in her 90s, mind you, so I'm freaking out. Well, apparently she's convinced that there's a spider that has taken refuge underneath her couch. Davenport, as she calls it. This is where she sleeps on her sofa. She's comfortable there. She doesn't sleep in the bed. She likes to sleep on the sofa and watch TV. And anyway, so she was determined that a big spider had taken refuge underneath her couch. Well, apparently, one night, a few nights ago, the spider decided to come out. And my mother-in-law decided that she was going to stomp that spider's guts out. Well, the spider ended up winning the war because in the midst of her trying to stomp, she fell and twisted her ankle. Hence the reason she ended up in the emergency room. She's fine. They put her in a boot for a couple of days, but she's okay now. But, so we had to go up there and try to spider exterminate. So, my brother-in-law spider exterminated the day before we got there. He even flipped the couch upside down. She said he killed a little itty-bitty spider. Chef went, flipped the couch upside down. Couldn't find a spider. She's convinced it's still there. We didn't see a spider. But anyway, I wanted to try to get her on camera too, but she was already in her jammies for the night. So we didn't get her on camera, but someday. Someday we will. She's cute as a button, isn't she?
Yeah, all 4'11".
I'm like, I can't believe I've always told her somebody as tiny as her had a boy that size. Because, yeah, she's like 4'11" and doesn't weigh 100 pounds soaking wet. Well, she weighs more than I think she's like 117 now. She's put on some weight over the last few years, which she looks healthy for her age. So, but yeah, she's a hoot, she is, but she's still determined that spider is under there.
Yep.
But there ain't no spider. I mean, he probably done ran away by now. There's a manhunt. There's a manhunt for him, so he's done run away.
Yeah.
What are you doing abandoning me over here?
Leaving.
Are you? Well,
on a jet plane.
You're leaving on a jet plane?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you'll be back again? Can you leave me the debit card?
No. You got your torrid card. That's all you need.
I need more than a torrid card. I can't go get fat food with a torrid card.
Well, you're supposed to be on a diet anyway, so that works out perfect.
Or you're supposed to be on a diet.
Yeah, I know I am.
Men, they always want the women to lose all the weight. Men don't want to lose the weight. No. Me and the chef, we're partners when it comes to the dieting thing. We know we need to get back to it again as I'm sitting here stirring up the melted Frosty in my cup. But anyway, we just wanted to touch base with you guys. Anything else new? Have you got any new movies or anything lately?
No, I haven't.
He's wanting that Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah, because I got all the other DC ones.
I told him to just buy it.
I'll wait till they have it in the red box for $3.99. If you guys don't know about
He
Redbox,
squeaks when he walks.
if you don't know about Redbox, you've probably seen them set in places. When they have movies for sale, usually the bottom dollar on their movies they get down to is $3.99. So if you wait long enough and keep watching, some stores or some Redboxes don't have movies for sale. Other ones do. There's a couple around here that have them for sale. So I try to watch the movies I want that you're still paying $7.99, $8.99.
Did you want some more of this?
No. You're still paying $7, $8, $9, $10 for it at Walmart. You get a used copy for $3.99, and I've not got a used copy that didn't play right. So,
yeah, you get some really good movies out of Redbox for sure.
Yeah, I've got. I got some of the DC movies. I got some of the Marvel movies. I got Joker.
One of these days, I'm going to show you guys his collection because he has more movies than anybody I've ever seen in my entire life. Which is great, because when the family wants to watch a movie, they'll call over and say, hey, does Chef have so-and-so movie? Yep, I believe it. Come get it.
Well, when you don't have the internet, it works out really good. That way you got something to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I watched my Daniel Boone she got me, and I watched all the Marvel movies in a row, so I've started watching...
Hey, babe, you've been collecting movies for 25 years or more.
Here, I've been watching Star Trek, the original series, lately.
And since we moved here out in the boonies a few years ago, we've bought even more because, like Chef said, when you don't have satellite out here or anything like that, you depend on movies. You know, we get some free TV, but then, you know, it gets old. Like right now on TV, I have the first 48 because I like that show. I like watching the first 48. Chef doesn't care too much for it.
Mm-hmm.
But.
I live real life.
Huh?
I live real life. I don't need to watch it on TV all the time.
Well, yeah, I know that. But it's like, I don't do CSI Miami or NCIS or anything like that. I don't like those shows. Yeah. But I do occasionally like to watch the first 48. So, we've been missing the Connors lately. Yeah. Which is another thing we need to do. Is to get to the Connor house. Yeah. Roseanne house. So, ain't going to be tomorrow, though, because it's a good day to work outside. I got to cut grass. And I have a dog that, while he's doing that, I have a dog that I need to groom. I already cut Pootie's nails tonight.
Some of my plants are ready to be put in buckets and pots outside, so I got to get some of them moved outside.
Maybe you can take the camera with you out for a little bit. Show them your plants when you do that stuff or whatever.
I got cherry tomatoes that come up already. About that big. And I got some of my pepper plants just popped yesterday. Multicolored peppers.
Anxious to see if he gets a purple pepper.
And like jalapenos, and still waiting on the big tomatoes and some of the other stuff. I got chives, and I got cilantro, and I got...
You've got chives, cilantro, sweet basil. Yeah. Multicolored peppers, cherry tomatoes, jalapenos. I don't know what else. He's got a lot of stuff that's sprouting.
That's all stuff that's sprouted right yet.
Yeah. And he keeps a lamp on him at night like he's incubating them. So cute.
Trying to get him to grow fast.
Keeps him warm. He's got the...
I saved rainwater a couple of days ago.
Yeah, he's been putting rainwater on him, because rainwater is obviously acidic. And the soil needs a little acid, so... He's been keeping rainwater on them and stuff.
Have you told him what I took pictures of I planted outside?
The mushrooms?
Yeah.
No, you told him you were going to do that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Pretty sure he did.
Pretty sure I didn't.
Did he tell you guys in a previous video that he was going to try to grow his own mushrooms?
No.
Leave a comment in the description box.
No, I don't think I did. Anyway, we have going out to our septic, we have a clean-out pipe that's by the house, and it sticks up about yay high out of the ground, just a piece of white pipe. So when we moved here, I took a styrofoam. It looks like a wooden barrel, but it's about yay big. So I took it and cut a hole in the bottom of it, put it over that, and then filled it full of dirt. And every year I usually go buy the flowers and plant in there, and then they die, and then back and forth and back and forth. And this year I hadn't planted anything in it, so I cleaned out all the crud that was in there, and I watched a couple, 3 videos on how you grow your own mushrooms, and I saved all the little spores and gibbles and pieces that we had off of the real mushroom I found and the ones that I bought, and you put molasses and salt and sugar and some pancake batter, believe it or not, that's what the people said they did, and you let it set for a couple days, and then you make a mixture of soil, peat moss and dirt and sand and ash and leaves, like leaves. The only thing I have left to do is I got a little wood chipper you can do little tree limbs in. I need to chip up some of the wood off of my trees and blend it in. But I put that all in that barrel and then sprinkled some leaves over the top of it. And it's sitting out there. So we'll give it a month and see if we have any mushrooms pop up. There might be some. There might not be none. Might not be till next year.
But you know what? It's worth a try, right?
Yeah. As expensive as morels are, yeah, I'll try anything to grow them.
What have you got to lose?
Yeah,
Nothing?
Nothing.
You don't, a little bit of time.
Yeah.
That's about it.
The rain rained on it the other night, so that helps water it. I'll keep it moist. I think it needs water. Need to water it every couple of days. Mushrooms got to have moisture to grow. So.
Yeah. We were going to try to do a live this weekend. I called about my laptop battery the other day because I hadn't heard from them yet. And they said that the shipment got delayed and that the battery should be in on Monday. So sometime after that, we'll try to fire it up and see if we can get on a hot spot and do an attempt at a live. So that'd be really fun. So we would enjoy it. I hope you guys would too. So, again, we're hoping that we get For baby pictures, cards with your guys' pictures, anything to go on our wall, because we want to do this wall.
Yeah.
If
we get to 650 subscribers, I was going to have another contest too, and that would go along with it.
Yeah, but we just don't have the pictures yet. Anyway, if you feel comfortable with it, our address is in the description box. So,
yeah, our P.O. box.
At least for a baby picture. We can put your name with it. If you don't feel comfortable showing yourself, that's okay. We understand. At least send us a for a baby picture. Yeah, so we would love that.
So we can put a name with a picture.
Yeah, we would love that. So, I think that's about... Is there anything else you need to cover, Chef?
That's it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
So you guys leave us some comments. We'd love to read your comments. You guys know. Oh, yeah, that's something I wanted to say. I'm running behind on watching other YouTubers' videos. People that we're subscribed to. So if I haven't left I always leave a comment. So if I haven't left a comment yet, just be patient with me. I'm going to try to watch some more videos tonight and try to get caught up. I watch them until I absolutely fall asleep. So we have a lot more, and it's hard to...
Well, like you said, this is real life.
Yeah.
We love everybody's comments. And sooner or later, we'll get to it. But if we don't get back to you in an hour or two, don't think we're ignoring you.
Yeah, don't think we're mad or anything like that if we don't answer your comment right away.
Because I know we've had several people who've left a comment, and an hour later, they remove it before we ever get to look at it. So
Yeah, because it may be since we sleep weird hours, it may be during a time when we're asleep. So we may not see your message for a few hours, but rest assured that we're going to answer your comment. We're going to answer it because we try to answer all of your comments because every comment is important to us.
Yep.
And we will continue to answer comments. If it takes between the two of us, if it takes us a week, we're going to answer comments. We're going to do it. So that's just our way of staying connected with you guys on a more personable level, I guess is what I want to say.
Yeah, and saying thank you.
Yes, our way of saying thank you for showing your love and support to our little dysfunctional channel. And see, I'm going to get emotional again. It just shows that we care about you guys. We do. Everybody care about each and every one of you. And we are thankful that you tune in and listen to us ramble on.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So, I guess I'll let you finish it, Chef.
How am I going to finish it?
I don't know. Say whatever you want to say, because I'm always the one that's got to finish it.
That's all, folks. You did finish it.
I guess I did. Man, you got to watch how you word things sometimes. Do that again.
That's all, folks. Da-da-da-da. Oh, hang on. I got to show them food thing. You like funny laughs. Hang on a second. I got to find it.
The Grinch has competition. He's got to go. The chef has to go find it. I'm telling you guys, he did say something about growing mushrooms. He did. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yep, that's where it's at. He had it in his house.
He had it in his house. He always takes things and hides it in his house. The Grinch, he won't let anybody have that Grinch. He'll bring it out when he wants to play. Other than that, it goes into his house in the very back. So yes, he got a new toy because Sandy loves to play with the toys, and she has her own big toys, and we tried to buy her the Kong toys.
There's the Grinch that we were sent by Gail.
Yeah, Gail and her sister sent us the Grinch.
And you can see it. It's getting a little worn already, but he's chewed on it a whole bunch.
He loves it. Anyway, Sandy gets the Kong toys because they're durable. But sometimes she likes to grab a hold of Pooties. Okay. Oh, and Chef wants to do a Pootie ASMR. Who wants to have a Pootie ASMR? Do you want to do an ASMR sometime, Pood?
We shop at Menards a lot. And
Menards, yeah.
She walked by with this, and I can't say the name on it because of trademark rights, I'm sure. I can't let you hear it all, but...
you can. It's all right.
It's
a toy.
Watch Pood now. And the one time I want him to do it, he don't go nuts.
He's like a kid. Keep on, Peckers. Come on, Peckers.
He was going nuts over it.
He's like, let me go. Okay, go on. No, he's not going to do it now. You are a brat. He wants down, that's why. Anyway, this is his competition with the Grinch. He now has a new woodpecker toy. Come here, Sandy. And Sandy wants it. Come here, Sandy. Come say hi to your friends. Come here. Come here, Sandy. Can you say hi? Come here. Hold your head up. Hold your head up, you big girl. Come on, up. Here, Sandy. She's going underneath the table. Sandy. Oh, now he wants it. Do you want it? Oh.
We'll tape one day when we get this.
I have a lot of kids in my house. Yes.
I got this for 50 cents at the Dollar Tree over in Robinson. And they had it marked down because it didn't work. When I brought it home, I took it apart, and someone had just took the tag and shoved it up inside where the battery couldn't make contact. You're supposed to pull out. It lights up. I know you can't see it with the light on, but it lights up and glows.
Come here.
And
you gonna get it? He learned how to turn it on too.
yeah.
He pushed me out of the way.
Glasses are gonna go.
Here.
You can hear him knocking it down. It's like a hover puck. You put it on the floor and slide it across the floor, and he'll chase it and try to get a hold of it.
That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to get it on the floor. So yeah, you guys can see he's back to his old normal rotten self, and he's learned how to pick it up and put it in his mouth.
Yeah.
Peckers.
Come on.
Anyway, yeah. So our living room seriously looks like Toy Central.
We have two totes that are like this long. They're like laundry totes. There's a big open cut in the front of them.
Huge.
He has both of those full of toys, plus some that's setting up on top of it, and he gets inside of them and drags a whole bunch out to get to one. And you got to put them all back up again, then wait a couple of days, and he drags them all back out again. He's like a little kid.
And then Sandy's toys, because Putt doesn't really play with toys. His toy is his blanket. He loves his blanket. He plays with his blanket. Sandy has big toys. She has a rope that's like, I don't even know how long. She has a big bone that's, I don't even know how long. So her toys stay on top, but they never stay on top because she's always dragging them out somewhere. But two, and I'm sure a lot of it is probably jealousy because Poot is little, and yes, he gets Sandy gets a lot of attention, trust me. She gets her special treats that only Sandy gets. But every once in a while, she likes to get destructive with the smaller toys. So, that's just Sandy. So, alright guys, well I guess we're just going to end it here. Chef's too busy running around.
I'll put the toys back.
You going to say good night to everybody? Because it's 10:45 p.m. on a Friday night right now.
Yeah.
So you guys won't be seeing this by the time I get it edited, which there's not a lot of editing to do because we've just been sitting here talking. By the time I get it edited and we get it uploaded to YouTube, it'll be Saturday morning. Oh yeah, speaking of which, are we going to go to that sale?
If you want to.
It's not if I want to. It depends on if we get any sleep. There's supposed to be a big neighborhood yard sale, and they're infamous for having great yard sales like once a year around this time. So if we can manage to get up, we're going to go to that one, and if we do, we'll take you guys along. So see if we can find anything fun, but don't hold your breath because you might turn blue. Right?
Yes.
You got no teeth. Are you still going to love me when I ain't got no teeth?
Huh?
I said, will you still love me when I ain't got no teeth?
Huh? I can't hear you.
Will you still love me when I ain't got no teeth?
What?
I don't know. What did I say?
I don't know.
It's coming because I got a loose tooth. Yeah,
we got to get in to see the dentist.
Yeah, we both got to make an appointment to go to the dentist. All right, guys, that's it. You going to come over and say bye? Say bye, Chef.
Bye, Chef.
I knew you were going to do that. Okay, guys. Yes, Pood, we're going to play toy. We will catch you guys in a video of some kind tomorrow.
Yep.
Cooking or yard sailing or something.
Haircut.
Oh, haircut. Yes, we can't forget Chef's haircut. So we'll do the haircut tomorrow, and then we'll do cooking probably the day after that, if all goes well. We'll see you guys. Have a great night.
See you later.
We love everybody. Don't forget to send us your pet pictures.
Yeah.
And if you like any of our silly content, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell so you get notified when we upload another really boring video. Bye, guys.
See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
On your closure. Woo! Night, guys.